All right, welcome to game night tonight here for this unboxing of the expansion for My Little Scythe, Pie in the Sky. So if you haven't played the My Little Scythe game, it's kind of an introductory game for more for kids, but still fun for adults. But basically it's to get you geared towards the game Scythe, apparently later, but it's just kind of get the kids going on that. But this is the expansion for it. You're collecting different like apples, you have different objectives and everything that happen throughout the game. And this is the expansion for it, adding a couple more factions. Man, this box just does not want to open. Yeah, but you add they have all these different factions that go, and you're ultimately collecting all sorts of different things throughout the game to help you win. So first and foremost, we have the different characters. So you got this fox faction here. Looks like a cool little fox. I love the figurines in these. They can be painted if you want to, if you're into that, but they always come generic like this, so you can paint them however you want, but they're pretty cool, the detail that goes into these. And then you got the owl faction right here. So you're always gonna have two, because between the two, you're gonna be going around the board collecting different things. This expansion is gonna be adding a little bit more because you have the aerial facet, which is right here. You got the balloon, the blimp. It's gonna be going around the whole entire board, probably adding a little bit more to the game. Don't know how yet, because I have not played this expansion, but within here, you've got the dice, has a lot of cups, and then a 6 and a 6, that's it. So tons of cups and 6. Something's gonna happen with that, obviously. I'm gonna put all these guys back in here. All right, so there you go for the actual figures that go on the board as we go. We got this bag of cards, which, let's open this guy up. See what we have here. All right. So we have seeking things. So you're able to seek based on, looks like your blimp or whatever, but each of them is like different a little bit. These ones look like they might be the same, but you have different, the factions always come up with like different challenges, I guess you could say, like, man, what would that be called? An objective, pretty much. Like, do you want to do this? If you do this, you pay 1 apple, you get this thing. So you have those cards, which are it's the map objectives or challenges. And then on the back side, apparently you have seek. So it's got 2-sided on there, but those are the cards that come with it. And then we're gonna have in here, they gave us an extra bag to hold the tokens, which is nice. And, in here, we have, just says pie in the sky. All of these have the same background except for this one, EMP device and the pie in the, so you have a trophy dropper and the EMP device. So it looks like cargo holds, cargo, interesting. So this has to do with the airship, I am sure. Different abilities that it does and things that it brings into the game. Interesting. Looks like these are all kind of the same, but it has the factions up here in the top. So if you do that, you can win your victory point, because it's based on how many trophies you have will end the game. So you have all the different guys. So you've got him with his gem sonar. You got the magic vortex right there. You got the telescope. You've got the spotlight. You got the harpoon. You got the forbidden pie for the owl. The unstable portal. The replicator YVR. And the crop duster. Perfect. So those are for each of the factions, depending on which one you're playing with, has like the same kind of thing. If you achieve it, you get the trophy for it, which allows you to win the game. These are all the trophies that as you get them, you place them up in the corner over the trophy to indicate that you actually achieved that goal. So those are those pieces right there. Oh, I already knocked that out. So you have different things that will upgrade your faction or your playing ability. So you can always grab these cards, and this is for this faction, this particular faction right here, and has the different symbols that we've already seen on the other cards that we already showed. So you got that, and then for the owl as well, he's got the forbidden pie, the harpoon, and the unstable portal. But again, these cards that upgrade your ability to move, your ability to create things and do trade and everything. And then on the back, you just have the different symbols to indicate what they are, like whether they're a power card or a movement card or anything like that. And then at the very bottom, of course, we are going to have our rules, how to use the airship, what the backstory on the actual factions and how you can paint it. They always give you examples of how you want to paint it, especially if you're into that. You can paint it exactly how they're meant to be painted. So you got the rule book there, and then you've got these. Oh, wow. So this is as you go on in the other game, they have the score sheet of like how well you did, how many you were able to achieve, how many trophies. Are you like killing it with which faction, how long it's taking you, etc., etc. So it's kind of fun. You can kind of track your progress with your family and friends the more you play the game. But there's that little score sheet for this one. And then you have, looks like the components and everything, and then just kind of a quick overview of the rules, but probably more in-depth rule here for the Pie in the Sky. So it just tells you all the expansion components and everything like that. But there you have it. You got all those. You got the 2 new factions here with their different movement and power cards. You got your trophy set up, as well as the airship, basically the airship achievement, whatever you want to call it. So those are those cards. You got a couple of new cards here for the objectives, as well as more Seek cards, which will help you in the game. And then, last but not least, your figurines and ways to hold the other tokens. There it is. There it is. The Pie in the Sky for My Little Scythe. The base game is a lot of fun. You need the base game, otherwise you cannot play this game. So obviously an expansion for My Little Scythe, I would pick it up. I enjoy the My Little Scythe game. I play it with my kids a lot. We enjoy it, and this will add a couple more factions, as well as the airship, which will add another facet to how to win the game and how to best do that. But there you go for My Little Scythe, Pie in the Sky. Thanks for joining us on this episode of unboxing this awesome expansion. Join us next time for any game playthroughs, other game unboxings, and don't forget to subscribe down below. We will see you on the next video at Game Night Tonight.